Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. See bold and beautiful stars Sheila and Finn for the fans' new video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Among the many reasons that young and restless and bold and beautiful co-creator William J. Bell is revered as a legend is the fact that when he wrote, he was fearless. Even if a plot was sick, twisted, disturbing, he wouldn't shy away from it, not if it made for engrossing television. So we're surer than sure that if he were alive today, he'd be delighting in the storyline that Bold and Beautiful appears poised to launch. We know we're supposed to believe that Sheila is really, most sincerely dead, but we 100% don't, thanks on one hand to this long-gone character and on the other to the fact that Finn is starting to see his, say it with us, birth mother on the regular. By and by, we're sure that she'll reveal that his vision doesn't need checking. She really has cheated death yet again. Then, leaning into his inexplicable fixation with the woman who tried to murder the mother of his child, and her mother and stepmother, and Finn will wholeheartedly embrace Sheila. I want to tell the world, the doctor shares with the merry murderess. I want to tell everybody that you're all right and you're my mother, and I love you. But if I do, the cycle will start all over. Steffi, Ridge, Liam, they won't rest until we're apart again. Dear, sweet, naive Finn. Being new to the world of conniving, he doesn't see what Sheila does. A golden opportunity for them to start anew, away from the prying eyes of his disapproving family. She floats the idea that she and her son spent time together in private. Maybe he could even bring Hayes by so he can get to know his Nana. Steffi doesn't need to know, and Sheila adds, what she doesn't know won't hurt her or your marriage. What we get would be the strangest of triangles, in which Finn is sneaking around to see the other woman. Only in this case, she's not his mistress but his monster. Ironically, at least at first, this has a positive effect on his relationship with Steffi. Since he knows that Sheila's fine, he can canoodle with his wife without those pesky reenactments of her murder invading his thoughts. But of course, a house of cards this rickety would have to come tumbling down. Sheila doesn't just want Finn in her life, of course. She also wants Deacon. And if she's going to continue to play dead, it's not like she can start bussing tables at Il Giardino again. Does she dare risk revealing to someone else that she's alive? The choice may be made for her when a blast from the past returns to LA, and sparks start flying between Deacon and a certain old flame. If Sheila doesn't roll the dice and let her fiancé in on her big secret, and fast, she could lose him forever. You might say that playing Sheila and Finn as co-conspirators sneaking around behind Steffi's back smacks of incest, and you'd be right. But part of what would make the story work is that ick factor. Bell never shied away from ick. It. Remember when he had young and restless Christine engaged to a guy who turned out to be her brother? He knew how to sell creepy gothic storylines as well as he did sweeping romances and bitter rivalries. And no matter how horrified or perturbed you might be, you know you tune all the way in to see what happened next. Today on The Bold and the Beautiful, Finn keeps seeing Sheila, Ridge warns Brooke to get on the folk train, and Thomas and Hope reminisce over a romantic dinner. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At the Cliff House, Steffi and Finn discuss Sheila being gone. Steffi admits it hasn't sunk in yet. She's still looking over her shoulder thinking she may pop up. But she won't. Sheila is out of our lives for good. At Forrester, Brooke kisses Ridge and thanks him for taking her to dinner. Ridge has work to do, so Brooke decides to catch up on emails. They're surprised Thomas isn't there. Brooke notes he's so committed to Hope's line. Ridge says he's committed to Hope as well. Hope and Thomas love each other. Ridge tells Brooke she'll have to work on that. The look she gets on her face when they talk about Thomas and Hope. It's done. They're together, and it's magical, he insists. At Thomas's place, he and Hope are spending time alone while Don has the kids. He wonders what they should do, and she teases that whatever they come up with will be worthwhile. They then start kissing. Hope is still distracted by what's going on in Steffi and Finn's life. She worries it will put a strain on their marriage. Thomas admires her empathy given she and Steffi aren't exactly best friends. Hope doesn't want her going through anything like this. Thomas tells her that's what makes her a wonderful person. He wants to focus on them tonight. Hope likes the sound of that. They kiss some more and she teases, "So? Checkers?" Thomas replies, "Or chess. Whatever works." They resume making out. At Forrester, Ridge tells Brooke that at the end of the day they want their kids to be happy. That's how he knows she's going to come around on Hope and Thomas' relationship. Brooke will admit her daughter's been happy, but she's still worried because of the past. Ridge says the past matters, but so does the future. They may be the next great Forrester-Logan couple. At Thomas's place, Hope comes down the stairs to discover he has set up a candlelit dinner for two. She tells him he's outdone himself. Thomas shares that the bottle of Chianti he has is from the year Douglas was born. She finds this to be cute. He says it pairs well with the special from Il Giardino. They sit down, and Thomas cues up some Italian music. Hope is sensing a theme. They toast. At the Cliff House, Steffi tells Finn they can't let what happened overshadow their love for each other. They have to try and get back to the two of them. She urges him to get a fire going while she gets some wine. They agree they're better together and kiss. Steffi walks into the bedroom and Finn hears a noise. When he looks at the floor, he sees Sheila covered in blood. Looking again, she's gone. Finn is rattled. At Thomas's place, the food has been served and he admits he's been thinking about their history, all the things they've been through, and how they got to where they are right now. One place stands above all the rest. Roma. At Forrester, Brooke and Ridge discuss how horrible it is what Steffi had to go through with Sheila. Ridge recaps that she killed someone in self-defense. Brooke assures him she's strong and will get through this. Ridge isn't worried about her. "I'm worried about Finn." He rants that he should be worried about his wife right now, but he's harboring this fantasy about who Sheila could have been to him. It's over, it's done. At the Cliff House, Finn takes a drink of wine and Steffi reappears. She doesn't think she needs wine. All she needs is him. They kiss and embrace. Over her shoulder, Finn looks at the spot where he hallucinated Sheila's dead body. At Thomas's place, he tells Hope he'll never forget what they shared in Rome. Hope won't either. She says that trip changed everything. They flash back to their kiss in front of the Colosseum. Thomas is so grateful for the time they had there. Hope tells him it will always be their place. She gets up, walks over, and says, "To Roma." Thomas says it back and they kiss. At the Cliff House, Steffi and Finn sit on the sofa and he holds her. Finn tells Steffi that tonight is about moving forward, a new beginning. They no longer have anyone threatening their family. He apologizes for not being more reassuring and supportive. Steffi understands. Finn wants to move on and concentrate on their family and the beautiful life they have. "I love you so much, Steffi." Steffi assures him he shows her every single day. They'll heal from the trauma. "The two of us, we can do it. Sheila is no longer a threat to us. We don't have to think about her. We don't have to talk about her anymore." Steffi wants to be wrapped up in his arms. They kiss and cuddle. In his mind, Finn sees Steffi stabbing Sheila. Looking over at the spot where she died, Finn sees Sheila dying and calling his name. He jumps up from the sofa. Steffi gasps, "Finn, what's wrong? Tell me." Next on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope worries about Deacon's well-being, while Thomas focuses on Steffi's, and Finn freaks out when he cannot stop seeing his dead mother, Sheila.